Cricbuzz Unplugged, Adam Collins, and I'm thrilled to have England all-rounder with me, Sam Curran, standing in the middle of Headingley, where you made your Test debut last year. Is it nice to be back?
Yeah, nice to be back. Obviously, really nice memories of last year when we beat Pakistan on my debut, but obviously it's a nice feeling to be back part of an Ashes squad and things like that, and obviously the buzz around the Ashes is pretty awesome.
First time you've been in an Ashes squad, of course, you had an amazing summer of 2018. Have you had a chance to kind of think about all that went on? Of course, you're a player of the series in that magnificent contest against India.
Yeah, obviously it's nice to, in the winter months, you probably get a bit more time to reflect on the summers. Whilst you're playing in the summer, the games keep coming quick and fast, so you don't really have much time to think about what you've achieved or what the team's achieved. So obviously look back on that as great memories and gives me great confidence when I do get the chance to play. But for now, it's obviously just focusing on what's up the next few games and things like that. And obviously when you're a bit down and things like that, you obviously think of the good times, because that's what gets you through the bad times, I guess.
What are the memories that stand out for you? Are there a few you go back and look at YouTube from last year when you were running through the Indians?
I think, yeah, obviously the series win was pretty cool, and mainly not on a personal note. Alistair Cook's 100 in his last game at the Oval was pretty special for a young guy like me coming into the side and watching how much it means to the Broads, the Andersons, Joe Root, and these kind of guys who have played with Cookie for so long. That was pretty special to see how emotional it was and kind of how much it means to play for England. So that was pretty special. But for me personally, obviously, to put in performances was really nice, and obviously win games is what I try and achieve and contribute to both bat and ball.
Ashes series doesn't come really any bigger than this for England and Australian cricket. Growing up as a kid, I'm sure you're watching them, but you were mates with one of the guys. You were growing up with one of the guys in the Australian squad, Mitchell Marsh.
Yeah, obviously me and Mitch, we're good family friends and things like that. Obviously we keep in touch as much as we can, but I guess at the moment we're probably rivals and enemies if we do go head to head. But no, we're really good friends together, and obviously my dad coached with Jeff as well, so that's how the family bond, I guess, started. But obviously really nice to see Mitch over here in England, and I think Jeff's over here as well, so it's obviously a nice relationship we got going.
If you do make your Ashes debut tomorrow here at Headingley, are there nerves, or are you the sort of character that it doesn't really faze you playing in a contest like this?
I think naturally there would be nerves, but at the same time, once you cross that white line walking out into the field, there's no point of being nervous, because you've done all your preparation and things like that. You've got to go out there and enjoy and put on as much of a performance as you can and try and contribute to the team. But I think it's pretty natural if it's your debut in an Ashes series. There's going to be nerves, but I think the nerves cool down once you've either faced your first ball or bowled that first ball.
People talk about you as being a real scrapper, a real competitor. No matter what the situation is in the game, that you could influence that. Where does that come from? What is it about your personality that means that you can walk into a situation and influence it immediately?
I think that's what happens when you got two brothers at home and you steal your clothes and the things like that. That's just that competitive instinct. I think we had a lot of back garden. I said quite a lot of competitive games in the garden. But no, I think we were brought up as really competitive. I think to play international sport, you have to kind of be competitive. If you're not, that's when you probably get found out a little bit. You got to kind of make up for what you got and be real gutsy and things like that. So I think you look at any of the big players in the world, they've always got that competitive edge about them. And you look at the bowlers or the batters that score the most runs or get the wickets, they're the ones who really in the fight and get through those tough stages. And
it translated through to that quite remarkable stint you had in the Indian Premier League, which you probably never would have thought of 12 months ago. You'd be turning out in IPL fair, a hat trick, opening the batting when Chris Gale couldn't. It must have seemed like a whirlwind.
Oh, it was amazing. What a place to play cricket. First time in India as well. It was pretty overwhelming to play guard there, and every game was literally rammed and so loud. Yeah. So that was pretty shock to me, but it was a great tournament to be involved in. I really enjoyed it, and obviously playing with the guys like, as you said, Chris Gale and Dave Miller, all these big names around the world, and you're learning from them and the local Indian players is pretty good fun, and hopefully I can do it next year as well.
Sam Curran, good luck tomorrow if you do get your opportunity here at Headingley, and thanks for joining Cricbuzz.
Thank you.